Hey folks, welcome back to the channel, Pop Retro 1 at Twitter and Instagram. You can also find me at facebook.com/popretro1. Wanted to take a few minutes to go over some new additions. These are 10 new DVDs, Blu-rays, folks. 21st century here, from Paramount. These are all from Paramount Pictures, and so I have a couple stacks of things that I've acquired over the past several months, and so I tried to group them in some sort of superficial way to present to you on camera, and I figured that since I had enough, that I could do all these Paramount releases all together. So we'll start off. I'm not going to spend too much time on any one of these titles because I want to get through this and not take too much of your time up with this video. Mainly, I just want to show you what is out there, and perhaps there is something that I have picked up that you didn't know was available that you may want to pick up yourself. Most of these are new releases. They have been released in just over the past several to few months. There may be one or two in here that are older releases that I added to the stack to get it up to 10 Paramount titles. So, all right, up first we've got Kids in the Hall, Brain Candy. This one was from, what year did this one come out? I want to say 1996. So, Kids in the Hall movie. Take a quick look at the inside. One thing I like about these Paramount releases is that they always come in either a gray or a blue disc. And so I don't know what the significance is for whether you get a gray one or a blue one. So does anybody know what the difference is? Here's a look at the back. Most of these are fairly affordable too. These aren't fancy boutique label releases. This is the big studio Paramount releasing these catalog titles. So it's kind of fun to pick a lot of these up. Another one from the 90s, we have, this one's 2001. We have Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius. So a little late Nickelodeon. I say late because this would be really late in my Nickelodeon watching career. I remember vaguely Jimmy Neutron because I was kind of not watching a lot of cartoons, animation in 2001. I was, out of college, just getting out of college and starting my career in the first couple of years of my career. So, so I thought this would be fun to check out. Let's see what color the disc is. Ooh, we've got a blue disc, and this one has the eco, what do you call it? The eco case with some of the plastic missing. So I wonder if that has to do with the blue discs. We'll see later on. I have a feeling. And there's a look at the back. Up next, another new release. This is In Dreams. This is really new. This just came, I want to say about a week ago. 2021 release. 1998 film. We've got Annette, Aidan Quinn, Stephen Rea, Robert Downey Jr. There's a look at the back. And a look at the disc. Can you guess what color the disc is? It is gray. There it is. And it's not an eco case. Okay. Was that first one? Yeah, Kids in the Hall was also not an eco case. So there's a pattern developing. Up next, we've got Richard Gere, Sharon Stone, Intersection. This one made me a little upset when I got it because it had a little bit of a mangled case there. And I could tell it was, it happened in shipping. The package was all kind of tore up. So I keep a box of, I think I bought about 20 Blu-ray cases at one point, a couple years ago, just as replacement cases. And so every once in a while, if something really bothers me, or if one's really broken or busted up, I can turn to that and use that. Intersection came out in 1994. Let's see here. Take a look inside. Ooh, we've got another gray disc. No eco. All right, pattern holds. Here's a look at the back. Do you remember Intersection? I saw it way back then. I don't remember it that much, though, but I really like Sharon Stone and Richard Gere. So that'll be fun to rewatch. Up next, we've got the Party On 2-movie pack, Wayne's World. Man, I saw Wayne's World what felt like 100 times in high school because it was so popular. I liked it, I enjoyed it, but my little siblings, who were a couple years younger than me, I was like 14 when it came out, and they were like 12, 10, 12 and 10, and they just watched it over and over and over and over and over again. So I think it also probably aired on TV a lot too throughout the high school. So they probably flipped it on at any time. But this is awesome. You get both movies. I don't remember Wayne's World 2 hardly at all. I think I watched it once. So it'll be fun to rewatch that. 1992 was Wayne's World. 1993 was Wayne's World 2. So I was actually 16 then when this came out. I thought it came out in 90 for some reason. But it's hard to remember back. It's over 30 years ago. Can you believe that? The early 90s? Okay, there's a look at the back. Both films. New release from Paramount, and of course not going to be an eco case because there's 2 discs in here, one for each movie, but they are blue. So there you have it. Also comes with the digital. Up next, Johnny Depp, Christopher Walken, Nick of Time. Do you remember Nick of Time? I watched this in college, my freshman year in college, 1995, yep. And I really, really like Nick of Time. And I don't think I've watched it since. I think I like caught part of it once again, maybe like 8 years ago. I remember I saw it came on cable, and it was like halfway through, and I was like, oh yeah. But I was really into this kind of conspiracy theory movies in the mid-90s. And that's kind of between that and the Basic Instinct type erotic thriller genre. Those were kind of the noir mystery genres that were popular at the time, and I really liked Nick of Time at the time, so I wonder if it'll still hold the same enjoyment for me. There's a look at the back. Johnny Depp, all Mr. Businessman. Look at Walken, Christopher Walken, just walking down the street there. Okay. Inside we've got, it's a gray disc, and look at that. Not an eco case. So that pattern is still holding, folks. Up next, we've got Goldie Hawn and Chevy Chase in Foul Play from 1978. Take a look at the back. What else was in this one? Burgess Meredith, Rachel Roberts. Gosh, Dudley Moore, you can see him right there. Opening it up, it is a blue disc, and it is an eco case. So that's interesting. That shows a pattern of whenever they put one on a blue disc, it comes in an eco case. I wonder what the significance of that is, or if it's just a, coincidence with my stack here. Come on, Paramount. Mysteries, unsolved mysteries I want solved. Okay, this one will not be part of our experiment because this is actually an old release that I just picked up. This is Flight with Denzel Washington. And this is a 2012 movie, and this Blu-ray came out in 2013. It's actually a 2-disc set with it's a combo Blu-ray and DVD, so we won't count this in our little experiment with Paramount. But it is a Paramount release that is new to my library. So did I show the back? There's a look at the back. Up next, 200 cigarettes. Gosh, I don't really remember this. But man, Ben Affleck, Casey Affleck, Dave Chappelle, Kate Hudson, Courtney Love, Jay Moore, Martha Plimpton, Christina Ricci, Paul Rudd. Gosh, so many names in this. And I think I saw this back in the day and just don't really remember it because this was 1999. So this is like junior, senior year college stuff. And a lot of drinking and watching movies and not remembering everything. So, and this one I never got back to. So it's great that I have it now, so that I will be able to rewatch it and check it out again. There's a look at the back. Look at all those faces. Fresh faces, 1999. So we're talking 23 years ago was 1999. Is that ridiculous? Yes, it is. Opening it up, and a gray disc with the solid case. All right. So we got one left. This is the only one. This is a new release movie as well. And this is the only one that came with a slipcover. And we have, from 2021, it is Coming to America. And that is Two with the Two, the sequel to the 80s film Coming to America. And Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall, and it looks like, James Earl Jones has returned. So there's a look at the back. I've not seen this yet. This was an Amazon Studios release, in the middle of the pandemic. Did it go to theaters? Maybe it did, but was probably released online to streaming first. I don't remember. I remember reading about how it was, this is actually a 2020 movie, so it came out in 2020. It was rated PG-13, and so I think some people were like, oh, come on, we want Eddie Murphy in a rated R movie again. But, so I don't know. Not a lot of buzz after it came and went, so it will be interesting to check it out. Here's a look at the actual case, same art. Look at the back. And is that the same? Yeah, same art on the back. And what do we got inside? Oh, the pattern has been busted up, as we have a blue disc for Coming to America with the solid case. So, well, there you have it, folks. 10 Blu-rays, most of them new releases from Paramount, the big studio, Paramount, that runs Paramount Plus, that's related to the CBS television network and Viacom and all of that. So hopefully there's something in here that maybe you spotted that you would like to add to your collection that maybe you didn't know was out there yet. So there you have it. Thanks for checking this out. I'll be back with some more haul videos coming up soon, as well as some reviews of more Blu-ray titles, DVDs, and TV on disc. And until then, I'll see you soon.